Hi guys, welcome back. So today's video is just gonna be a quick update for my project polish. So if you're new to my channel and this is the first video that you've ever seen, hi, welcome. My name is Kelly. I started this project at the beginning of 2017 with 6 polishes that I really want to make a point of using up. I've been pretty much sticking to these 6 polishes religiously, not straying out and going back into my collection. Of course, like during holidays and stuff, I occasionally will pick out something different. But other than that, I've been using these same polishes all around. So this is after about 3 months of using them. And to start, I'll start with what's on my nails. And I've got a new camera, so I'm hoping this will show up true to color and everything. So this is a red polish, obviously, and this is by Hansen. And this is in the shade Right Said Red. And this one I love. I tend to use this one quite frequently. It's really easy to work with, and I haven't had to add thinner to it surprisingly yet. So it's been great. Unfortunately, I don't have any new progress lines to show on this one. That line on there is from last update. I can see it's kind of gone down slightly, but not enough to make another line on there. So unfortunately, no progress to really report on that one yet. And if you wanted to see, here it is on the swatch wheel as well. So next up, I have a pink polish, and this is by Revlon, and this is in the shade Sweet Tart. And this one, I really have actually grown to like. When I first started this project with it, you can see I was right up at the top, and I actually didn't really like this polish on me, but the more I've been using it, the more it's growing on me. And so last update, I was right up at that mark right there, and I'm now just slightly gone down. I've worn this a few times this past month, and yeah, I'm excited to see it go down. Again, this color I think will be a great one for the spring and the summer. I always need like a pink in my rotation. I kind of gravitate towards the pink polishes. I don't know why, but I kind of like them. And so yeah, that one, it looks like that on the swatch wheel. Next up, I have another pink polish. This one's quite a bit lighter, and this one is a Joe Fresh polish, and it's in the shade Pink Rose. And this one, you can see last update, I was just right there, and I went down slightly. This one is starting to get really difficult to use because it's getting so low. The brush isn't touching the polish anymore, so I have to actually tip this one upside down and feed it onto the brush to like actually get it so I can fill the brush up and then paint my nails with it. So it's kind of a pain in the butt, but it's getting like a spray at the end. I'm actually starting to see the ball bearings getting like exposed down there, so there isn't much left to go with this. I think if I were to focus in on this one, I might have to do that, like wear this another 2 to 3 times and it'd be done. So I think that's definitely doable. I love this shade, especially like I love it on my fingers and my toes, but this color I'm especially loving right now, being as it's quite a spring appropriate color. So yeah, that's this shade right there on the swatch wheel. Next up, I have another Joe Fresh polish, and this is kind of a tangerine orangey shade, and this one is in the shade Melon. And this, I don't have any news to report on this, like no progress. I didn't actually wear this this past month, so unfortunately no progress to report on it. Not too concerned, again, being as I love this kind of like it's tangerine orangey, maybe even coral kind of pastel shade that I know I'll want to wear this spring and the summer, so not concerned yet. Overall happy with my progress. This past month, I actually didn't paint my nails as often as I usually do. March was kind of a crazy busy month for me, so I like to paint my nails once every 2 to 3 days, and this past month I was lucky if I got to paint my nails once a week, so which was kind of driving me nuts because I get really bored of the polish fast, that I like to switch up my nails, my nail polish like so often. So here it is on the swatch wheel, and I hope it's showing true to color. So next up, I have this really small like mini polish. It's a Sally Girl polish, and it's in the shade Gardenia. It's this really light purple kind of I guess I would say more lavender because it's more blue and purple mixed together than lilac. So yeah, this one I threw in last update because I'd used up one of my polishes, and I haven't used this past update at all. Again, I'm not too concerned with this, being as I love this shade for the spring and the summer, and it's just a mini polish, so I don't think it's going to take me too long to get through it. There isn't very much in this to begin with, so that is right there on the swatch wheel. And some good news, I did use up a polish this last update, and this is my Julep polish in Marion. And this one, you can see I was just right at that line there, and I've used it right up. It looks like there's a little bit left in the bottle, but I've tried thinning that out and it does not want to come out. So I'm gonna call this one done. I'm glad to see it leaving my collection. I'm really not kind of feeling these deeper shades now, being as it's spring. So to use this one up, I actually ended up putting it on my toes multiple times, and that was kind of how I got it out. And I don't know about you guys, like if you guys are doing this project, I'm having a hard time painting my toes more than once a week. Like I only do it like once, like every weekend kind of thing. I might need to switch that up and kind of up my pedicure game kind of thing and paint them more often. But yeah, that's just kind of like a little side note. So I think I showed it on the swatch wheel. Here it is again. And I'm excited to see that one leave. With that one leaving, I wanted to add in another polish. And the one I decided to add in is this blue shade, and it's by Hansen, and it's in their Hard as Nails line, and it's in the shade Hard Bitten. And this looks so similar to me to Bikini Sotini. I actually pulled it from my collection so you can see side by side, and they look like pretty much identical. Like I really don't need both. And for me, every day of the week, I would pick this one over this, because Bikini Sotini is kind of like a classic for me. It's probably like one of my favorite Essies of all time. So yeah, I'm excited to kind of use this one up and get it out. And on the swatch wheel, it looks like that. This is a beautiful shade. I really love this on my toes in the summertime especially. And I actually added in a second polish this update because for me, I absolutely love the shade Mint. As you can see, I'm wearing mint today, and I love mint nail polish, and so I really wanted to have a mint in my rotation for spring and summer this year. So I threw in this Milani polish, and this is in the shade Mint Crush, and this is beautiful. You can see it actually has the color on the lid as well, and it looks so similar again to another Essie, which is Blossom Dandy, which I also have, and I pulled it, and you can see they're pretty much identical. I don't need both of these again and again. I would always choose the Essie over this, just because I really love this shade. And so yeah, I wanted to use this one up, and I put it on the swatch wheel. Here it is. It's just a beautiful mint shade. And so yeah, this is kind of what I'm left with so far for the remainder of the year. I've used up these two dark shades right here, and I have these that are left. And I'm quite happy with my color wheel right now. I feel like I have a lot of different colors to choose from, and they're all kind of spring summer appropriate. So yeah, I think if I were to focus in on this pink one that I don't have very much left in it, I can kind of see the ball bearings like I'd said. I think I can get that one out for next update, and as well as possibly this one if I actually start focusing in on it. But overall, I'm quite happy with my progress so far this year, and I've really been enjoying this project. And for next month, I'm really wanting to get back into my routine of painting my nails like every second to third day. Oh, and I just wanted to mention before I go that I had put in a couple top coats and base coats last update, and I kind of just threw them in there without actually consulting you guys at all, like even just asking what you thought. So I apologize for that. I shouldn't have done that. And I know when I watch these project polish videos, I like to just see the colors that people are working on. So I wanted to pull those back out and really just focus back in on the polishes. So I hope everybody is okay with that. If you would like to see them, please let me know. I can easily put them back in there. but I thought about it and kind of what I like to see in these videos, and I really just care about the colors. I don't care about top coats and base coats. So for now, they're being pulled out, and I hope everybody is okay with that. If you are doing this project, please do let me know down below. I read all the comments, and I really appreciate every comment that I get, so I try to respond to everything. And if you're doing this, please let me know. I'd love to go check out your channel and check out your polishes that you chose this year and kind of see where you're at with them. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you in my next one. Thanks guys, bye.